Hi everyone, and welcome back to another exciting episode of The Sims 4 The Challenge Battle of the Seasons. This is of course the voice of Hot Dogs, and where we last left off, our 24 Sims moved into the challenge house and immediately started competing. They were divided up into teams based on what season they came from, and they had little attributes related to each team that gave them points, and the team with the most points will win immunity. Fabio from Team Survivor is the only house guest awake right now, and is the only one earning his team points. So he's definitely pushing their team towards the lead. And yes, I do have Sailor Moon CC installed. I didn't have any of the outfits on anyone, so it never comes up, but for some reason when they get naked, they use it as like a shower accessory. I don't really know why they use that hand mirror, but they do. So just ignore that. But as we can see, some house guests are now waking up. The smog has cleared over the city of Del Sol Valley, and you can see the amazing view that the challengers have. Now, Big Brother US has been cooking up a storm since they entered the house. They've been doing that to earn their challenge points, and as you can see, it has been very nice for all the other teams who are enjoying all of the mini cakes that Jerry and Candace cooked throughout the night. Now, a little bit of FYI why you don't see my sexy wiener up here on the screen, and that is because last series I asked you guys what you preferred, hearing just my voice or seeing me in the dog suit, and surprisingly, a lot of you don't like seeing my ugly mug up on your screen. So I have decided that every Wednesday episode, we will just be getting my voice, and also, it's honestly a lot easier to do, okay? I don't gotta put up the lights, put on the suit, and everything like that. So every Wednesday, you will get to have a little bit of ASMR. Maybe I'll have snacks, do a little bit of foot snacking. Probably not, but it's a fun idea. And I also gotta say, I love that every time a Sim wants to make a drink when they're in the living room, they get into the pool, swim over to the bar, make a drink, and then have to swim back with their drink. Like, you could just go downstairs. There's so many bars in this house. Why do the most complicated stuff? I don't really get any Sims logic. Like, why do you have to walk across the house to wash your dish instead of going to the kitchen? I don't know. But it makes every Sim series I do so difficult. Like, I can only put in so many bathrooms, and they're still going to break half of them. And we're going to see that that's going to become an issue, because look at all the dishes we have that are piling up already. And I don't think any of them have cleaning as attribute on their club so they can get points. So I don't think any of them will be doing that anytime soon. We see though that instead of using the gym, Allison and Josie are watching TV down there. Meanwhile, Vivian is back up at the bar. She's kind of been there all day yesterday, and now she's still there. And we see that Fabio is putting on a little bit of a show as he gets out of the hot spring. And of course, leave it to Fabio to not bother putting on any clothes when he gets out of the hot spring and struts his little butt throughout the house, totally naked, well, apart from that Sailor Moon mirror. But again, we're going to try our best to ignore that. That is a scrubbing brush. Why he has it, I don't know, but thankfully he puts that away, and he puts some clothes on before he starts doing yoga in the gym. I don't think anyone wanted to really see him do naked doggy just in the middle of the night, right in front of everyone. So while he's doing some yoga, we see that upstairs, Allison and Jinx sit down and get to know each other a little bit better. I gotta say, this is a kind of a weird twosome, and Jinx looks like such a clown, especially with this lighting I have. Now, I love decorating with LED lights and stuff like that in my Sims homes, but I gotta say, it really blows out sometimes, and their face ends up being like just white, and that that contrasted with the Pennywise hair Jinx has is a bit of a look. Meanwhile, Jerry and Candace are still baking cakes. For some reason, they don't really cook meals. They just make the same vanilla cake over and over and over again. And I think this is like their 8th cake they've made so far. And the team Are You the One Kids and Love Island, they're still a bit obsessed with bartending. So we see that Marcus is over there bartending and making some drinks by the pool. And Ariel tries to clean it up. However, this is when I came to the realization that I don't have a sink or a trash can over there. So a lot of the dirty dishes are just there to stay. Thankfully, they have this beautiful view to look over on. However, a lot of the house guests are not enjoying the view. They've been partying all night and are now sleeping throughout the day. However, the challenge is not over yet, so none of them are earning their teams any points by sleeping. So hopefully this is just a quick little nap for them and they're going to get up and start doing some more stuff, because this immunity is very important. No one wants to be the first one to go home, and like I said in the last episode, the amount of house guests that go home is totally up in the air. So we could see a whole team leaving tonight if they don't step up their game. We see that Natalie and Joffrey are doing some yoga, again with clothes on. Thankfully, I'm still waiting for some naked yoga, while Vivian is at her workstation downstairs. I feel like she clocks in at that bar. And a lot of the boys are at the upstairs bar that Marcus is bartending. And I feel like Marcus and Vivian have totally been avoiding each other this whole time. And I kind of feel the same way about Allison and Joffrey. I mean, they did have a kind of awkward end of their relationship at the end of Sims 4 Love Island when Allison took all the money away from Joffrey. But Marcus and Vivian, I thought, would have a little bit more of a romance connection going on, and it hasn't really came out that way. We see that Jinx and Jerry are arguing about who can use the bathroom. Jinx is a little bit preoccupied looking at her Pennywise self in the mirror, but poor old Jerry, I mean, he's so old, he's so sad, he just needs to use the bathroom, and he is not happy it took Jinx that long to do it. Who knows, maybe he'll come back for revenge on her later. I feel like, for me personally, that'd be the biggest problem in this house, and I feel like it really is for a lot of our Sims, because there's just not enough bathrooms, I suppose. And I think that would definitely start fights in real life, personally, if like I couldn't use the bathroom. That stuff happens at work to me all the time, and I'm not gonna lie, it does get me a little bit heated. However, we do wake up all of our house guests and we close off the challenge. So this challenge is officially over, and we will find out the results of it at tonight's elimination challenge at the arena, which I'm really excited to introduce to you guys. But for now, a lot of our house guests are heading to bed, trying to use the bathroom, all that kind of stuff. They've been up all night partying, and I gotta say, I feel like I would feel sick after eating this much cake. Like, I would be a little bit over it. But surprisingly, everyone still has a sweet tooth and is still munching down on some cake. And we see that Marcus is even in a bit of a good mood and is starting to dance in the living room. So who knows, maybe he thinks his bartending has earned his team the most points. What team are you guys rooting for? Now, as a little recap, we do have Team Big Brother US, and that's Natalie, Jerry, Donnie, and Candace, and they are Team Red. And opposite of that, we have Team Big Brother UK, which has Isabel, Brian, Josie, and Davina, and they are Team Yellow. And then we have Team Green being Sims Survivor, and that consists of Fabio, Tina, Nina, and Bella. And then we have Team RuPaul's Drag Race, and they are in purple, and that's going to be Jinx, BB, Aquaria, and Bianca. And then we're going to have Team Love Island, that's blue, and they're going to be Vivian and Marcus, alongside Allison and Joffrey. And last but not least, we have Team Are You the One, and they are Team Orange, and the two couples are Yolanda and Sunny, and they are alongside Ariel and Jae Young. Wow, what a mouthful that was. That was honestly a test to myself more than you. Sorry if that was boring to listen to. Now, I got rudely interrupted, however, by this weird prompt between Big Brother UK's Isabel and Big Brother US Donnie, where Isabel is trying to hook up with him. It's like a man twice her age, a country bumpkin. She's like an orange-skinned girl from Essex. I don't know. It's a bit of a weird proposal, and I honestly don't think Donnie would take this at all. Like, he's almost like asexual. Like, I would have a really hard time imagining Donnie being in a showmance. So he does turn her down. We'll have to wait and see if she gets upset about this, if she comes after him, what's going to go on, but I don't think it's going to go over super smoothly between the two of them now. But like I said earlier, the place is slowly, not even slowly, pretty rapidly becoming filthy. With all these cakes being made and everyone taking a piece every now and then, the place is being filled up with plates. None of them had cleaning as a team attribute for them, and now that the challenge is over, maybe one of them on their own free will start to clean. I don't know, I'll have to wait and see though, because it looks as though a lot of them are choosing this time to finally relax. So we see that Yolanda has been on that floaty in the pool for quite some time. She's even slowly dozed off and went to sleep out there. Hopefully she doesn't get too sunburned, along with Sunny, who is choosing to get into the other float. And it's not much of a couple's retreat as they're on very opposite sides of the pool, but I think it is kind of cute how the couple is doing the same thing autonomously. In the living room, of course, that radio is still pretty popular. We have some of our house guests dancing in there, and we see that Tina actually sees the dancing going on and decides to go over there and join and get her groove on as well.
Navi.
Now, downstairs in the basement, we see that Davina is in the gym, working up a sweat. She just finished lifting some weights. Now she's moving on over to the punching bag. You can tell that I don't hit the gym. Now, I am a little wiener that doesn't need to be lifting weights. However, Davina is kind of a fitness badass in real life. She swam across that river that goes to France in the UK. What if that wasn't even it? I don't know. She swam a long distance, and for some reason, like, UK Stars for a while had like a revival of fitness DVDs. I don't really know why. It was like everyone, like anyone from like The Only Way is Essex and stuff had a fitness DVD. However, I feel like Davina's was like kind of successful because I would actually believe her. I don't know. But we see that Tina is still getting her groove on upstairs while Aquaria and Isabel play a little game of ping pong, and Bella just naps in the middle of everyone. Like, you have a full quiet bedroom upstairs, but for some reason Sims love napping on couches and benches. Don't really know what that's about. We see that the plates in the dining room are getting a little bit stinky, and I haven't seen anyone take the initiative to go ahead and clean up. Kind of predictable. To be fair, I haven't really seen a lot of teams apart from Are You the One, like, really interacting with each other. Maybe Big Brother UK has been doing that and Big Brother US, but there's been, I feel like half the teams are doing that and the other half are kind of avoiding each other. We see that Nina tries to have a little bit of a conversation with Fabio, but it's like with distance, and even that gets interrupted by Allison. So I do get that they probably want to get to know everyone else and not just the people they have already known previously, but I don't know, I feel like some teams are just completely avoiding each other in hopes that, like, no one targets them, no one thinks they're a super strong team or anything, and no one's going to go after them. They'd rather build those bonds with other teams and try to earn safety that way, instead of having, like, good team camaraderie, which I feel like that would be my method in the challenge, because it is really a lot about those challenges, and you want your team to be strong. But, I mean, I don't know. It's like a different strategy each time. Now, this is kind of around the time I really realized the sink and trash can issue going on at the bar here, because you see so many empty glasses, and they keep going over there to pick up and actually clean those dishes, and then they're like, I gotta swim back, this doesn't really work. And this is when I'm like, oh, maybe I need to start implanting other sinks and trash cans to help get the cleaning going. I need to have a cleaning challenge, honestly. That's going to be the next one. The sim that actually cleans the place up wins immunity. How lame would that be? But maybe that's like a Big Brother challenge. We see that Jinx is playing some games online. I love that she would rather do that on the computer than, play a game of ping pong or anything with anyone else. And it seems as though Bianca has woken up Bella and is talking to her. And Bella still seems pretty tired. She's like falling asleep while Bianca is talking to her. While Sunny and Vivian are now the ones listening to the radio and dancing. And I gotta say, I think Sunny looks hot in this pink little bathing suit. I don't know, I think it complements him pretty well. And I wish my sim Donnie was as cute as Donnie in real life. I love him so much. If you don't know Donnie, he's just the sweetest guy ever. Downstairs, Josie has barely left the TV. Obviously, she had gone and take a dip in the pool or something because she is in her bathing suit, but almost all day and all night, she's just been sitting in front of that television, which, realistically, that would be me, and that's why you don't have TVs in the reality shows, but I thought I'd give them a little bit of something, and she is definitely taking advantage of that. We see that Jae Young was really surprised to see Allison taking a bath, and Allison's just trying to nap in there, basically. And she does not mind whatsoever that anyone is seeing her naked. I'm surprised Jae Young is, because she was on Team Are You the One, I'm stop acting like a prude, you're shocked by nudity. You saw everyone blatantly have sex in front of you, what are you surprised about? As I said earlier, our Sims love to sleep on benches and couches instead of their beds, so Bianca has picked the hardest piece of wooden furniture to take her nap on right in front of the front door. Don't know why you would do that. Meanwhile, Jerry and Joffrey are now playing a nice little game of ping pong. And with it being the heat of the day and we're in the middle of summer in Del Sol Valley, it's getting pretty hot and toasty outside. So we can see that only a few Sims are willing to go out into the sun now that they aren't being told to bartend and stuff like that anymore. We see that Tina and Jinx, however, are still hanging out by the bar, and Sunny and Yolanda are still floating in that pool. I'm honestly pretty surprised at how long Yolanda's been in the pool so far today. And of course, one of our toilets is officially broken. Who is shocked? And it looks as though Davina has won the bathroom battle, but instead of using it, she now has to fix it before she can use it. What a bummer. But I am glad that she is fixing the toilet. Hopefully none of the other ones break anytime soon. We see that Vivian has also chosen the bench that Bianca is on, and the two of them get a little close. And in the bathroom, we have blown out, completely whited out Aquaria and Donnie having a nice little conversation directly in front of the showers. Allison seems to be pretty rejuvenated after taking that nap in the bath and decides to instantly get sweaty and dirty once again by doing a little bit of boxing on the punching bag. I personally wouldn't have done that. I would probably do what Nina is doing, and she's actually the first sim to actually come out here and enjoy the bubble blower. It's in this cool little glass room right in the front of the house. It has a really interesting view of the neighborhood and everything, and it's almost like a little greenhouse. It's full of plants, and you can just sit there and smoke a little bit of plant, if you know what I'm saying, because I do have that basemental mod installed. We see that a lot of the girls are by the bar worrying about the dirty dishes that are there, but they always end up getting distracted and just looking out onto the view and enjoying it. But we see that even though it is hot outside, some of our house guests are getting a little bit cold from dipping in and out of the pool. However, Isabel has found herself stuck in the cactuses underneath the stairs. How she got there, I'm not too sure. Maybe it has something to do with the sink that's broken and she like respawned right behind it. But thankfully, Donnie has come to the rescue and has decided that he is going to repair that sink, and then maybe our house guest can do some dishes and clean up the place. Downstairs, Fabio has been trying to go into the sauna, but keeps getting distracted by Jinx being in the bath. Everyone seems to be really mind blown that anyone takes a bath. But Yolanda goes in there and decides to get naked inside the sauna, and he's also shocked by that. I just find it so funny. Like, have you met some of these Sims and you're shocked by them wearing a towel or taking a bath? Like, just wait until they start woohooing all over the place. We see that Candace takes the fastest shower I've ever seen before seemingly getting upset about the mess that's around everywhere. Outside, Marcus has decided to join the other ginger in the house, and they are sharing the bubble blower together. Unfortunately for Nina, he has brought a smelly piece of cake with him. Don't really know why he's eating that. And it seems as though the hot spring downstairs has gotten pretty filthy because people keep going into it without bathing first. Don't know why it's not like you really have to make your Sims bathe before you go in there first. I wish they did it on their own because that thing gets filthy basically every single time anyone goes in there. We see that Bella and Ariel are in there taking a nap right now. I'm sure they're going to wake up in a few minutes covered in mold and algae and smell like shit. But that doesn't stop anyone else from going down there and sleeping alongside them. I personally would not be hopping in that thing. I'm terrified of hot tubs in general, and we can see that Davina is on my side as she yells down there that what they're doing is disgusting and she's disappointed in them. Like, that would be me, just looking at them from above and just, telling them they stink. We see that even though Donnie has fixed the sink in the kitchen, no one has decided to do any dishes. So I got kind of bored with them, and I said, you know what? I think it's time that we introduce not only them to the arena, but you guys as well. So after every daily challenge where a team or Sims earn immunity, they will then either pick who goes into the elimination challenge or everyone else has to go into the elimination challenge. So we're going to try to mix it up every single week, keep the game nice and spicy. So we're going to make all of our Sims go on and head over there now, and then we're going to see what I have in store for them. In the heart of Del Sol Valley, we have a Coliseum. This Coliseum will hold the elimination challenges and determine who stays and who goes. This is the arena. Alright, hello challengers, welcome to the arena and your first elimination challenge. Now, you guys were all tasked to earn your team the most amount of points at last night's party, and congratulations Team Survivor. I had no doubt it would be you. You stayed up all night and earned your guys the most amount of points in your team safety. However, we have two teams that didn't do so well. The first is Team Big Brother UK. You guys only got 250 points, and your team will face elimination. Why don't you guys go on downstairs, find your locker room, and get ready to battle it out. However, you will not be the only team battling tonight. No, it is going to be Team Big Brother UK versus another team. And you're going to be in pairs, and potentially both teams can stay and only have 2 house guests left, or the whole team can go home. Now, who are you guys going to be battling against? That is going to be Team RuPaul's Drag Race. Yes, Team RuPaul, you guys only got 323 points, so you will be facing elimination alongside Team Big Brother UK. So you guys can also head downstairs and get ready for your elimination challenge. And like always, this lot is available on the Sims Gallery at HotdogsSims. That's HotdogsSims. And it's a really fun lot. It has 6 locker rooms, and I think maybe a public one as well. It has, of course, the arena downstairs and the bleachers up above. It might contain CC, so definitely click on that when you're looking for it. And I don't know, tell me what you guys use it for. If you do your own challenge, if you put on sporting events here, or concerts even, I think that would be kind of cool. We see that the locker rooms are in the team's individual colors. So RuPaul had a purple locker room, BBUK has a yellow one, and Davina seems really excited to be facing elimination right now. So I don't know, hopefully her team is as excited as she is and they can pull this out, but I kind of doubt it. Now, tonight's elimination is going to be familiar to these Sims as they've been playing it a lot recently, and it's going to be a beer pong challenge. So the teams are going to have to go into the cage, and 2 members of Team RuPaul are going to go against 2 members of Team Big Brother UK and battle to the death. Alright everyone, go ahead and enter this cage match and let's have this beer pong competition start.
Good luck! Storm a flame.
Yips.
Alright, so it's a bit hard to tell right now because not everyone has gotten into position. It kind of takes like after the first round for everyone to actually stand in the right spot. But our challengers right now are Jinx and BB are one team, and they're battling against Isabel and Brian. And on the other table, we have Aquaria and Bianca as one team, and they are battling against Davina and Josie.
Everybody.
Yabya. Yes. Oh.
Now, what team are you guys rooting for? Team Big Brother UK or Team RuPaul's Drag Race? It's kind of strange. I feel like RuPaul's Drag Race has a lot of fans. Like, they clearly are known already to most of the viewers that are watching my channel, most likely. So I feel like they have a bigger fan base. However, Team Big Brother UK, you guys voted for. They got towards the end because you voted to keep them. So I feel like you guys would have a stronger connection to Big Brother UK as well. I feel like these are kind of 2 fan favorite teams going at it, but they're also definitely the weakest in the group so far. So I'm not really that surprised to see them here at the bottom. We see that it's a pretty close battle so far. In both matches right now, it's 2 versus 1 cup. And however, we do see that Josie and Davina have officially lost their battle and will be going home tonight. Now it is just down to Jinx, who makes the winning shot for her team. And unfortunately, that means that Brian and Isabel will also be going home tonight. So Team RuPaul definitely won this challenge fair and square. They have their full team still intact. However, the entire Team Big Brother UK has been completely wiped off the map. And that season definitely won't be winning the challenge anymore. It kind of sucks to see. Like, Like I said, you never really know how many Sims are going to be going home in the challenge each episode, and that really determines how many are left for each team. And I'm just really surprised to see an entire team going home tonight. I really thought that there would be 2 members of Big Brother UK left and maybe 2 members of RuPaul left. But sadly, this is the last you'll be seeing of Davina, Josie, Brian, and Isabel. You guys are losers and can go on and leave the arena, and we'll never see you again. Bye. Alright, so with Team Big Brother UK gone, we are going from 24 Sims down to 20, and instead of having 6 teams, we are now down to having 5. So what do you guys think about the twist of events? Like, what do you think of a whole team being knocked out? Are you gonna miss Big Brother UK? And if you do miss Big Brother UK, like all the teams here, you can download all 4 members over on the gallery at HotdogsSims. You can download the arena, you can put them back in there, try to have them have a redemption arc of their own over on your save file. And if you do that, let me know down below. And also down below, just go ahead and comment. Let me know what you think of the episode, what you're hoping to see in the future, who you're rooting for. Anything and everything is welcome down there. I love all my beanie weenies, and I'm a very lonely wiener, and I want that attention. And with that, we're going to wrap up today's episode. I will see you guys on Friday for a brand new one, and you're going to see me in all my glory in the hot dog suit. And we are going to find out who is facing the elimination. So stay tuned. Bye.